Hare Krishna
Jai Dandavats, Hare Krishna.
Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivas Adi, Shri Gaura, Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Govinda, Govinda, Gopala, Gopala. Dandavat, Dandavat, good morning, good morning. There is a promise that we will have more guests here this morning, but...
Yes, they are finishing breakfast.
They're finishing breakfast, all right.
Shileka Didi and Abhinava Sundar, they are all together.
Right, when you mention Sri Lanka, it seems unusual that they're, what, Thailand, how's she having breakfast? Or, I mean, how's she having breakfast? And then the next, oh yes, she's in Thailand. Yes, and I think we're all going to be in Thailand by heart anyway. Already we're in Thailand by heart in many ways with the programs there. Leela Moy Prabhu, welcome back. A few hours ago we were together. And Tunga Rasa Devi Rasi, welcome back. And is that Tulsi Manjari? It is Tulsi Manjari. No. Yes? Not sure.
No.
Not.
It's not. Beautiful flowers, but it's not Tulsi.
All right. Rupanuga Prabhu, good morning.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Yes, she's saying yes. She's saying it's Tulsi.
Yes, very close up of Tulsi.
Oh, yes.
Jai Tulsi Maharani. Yes, Rupanuga Prabhu, good morning, good afternoon. Govinda Govinda and Nirupama Devi Rasi, good morning. I know what time it is with you. Oh, look, you're in the kitchen already at 4 a.m. Very good.
Beautiful.
Really, full-time servitor, full-time servitor. 2 children, many responsibilities, learning 2 languages, doing seva continuously. A good example for us all. And Udharan Prabhu, our very capable translator, not to Portuguese, but or Spanish, but to Russian language. And in Latvia, Udharan Prabhu, and Seva Rupa Revirasi. You see how every devotees can be remembered by small things. Yesterday we had the mosquito repellent that Seva Rupa brought all the way from South Africa, fully natural mosquito repellent. We told the mosquitoes it's a mosquito repellent. And some listened and some didn't. And anyway, we had an evening program, or afternoon, late afternoon program. It began at 4:30 p.m. And we had a Bhagavad Gita public program yesterday. And very, very successful. Good interaction. The Italians, they can interact. They don't just sit there in their chair. They actually quite a lively bunch. And Purushottam Prabhu, who's just come for the first time to Italy, he's also very impressed by the way the Italians speak with all the liveliness and mannerism. So it was a good reminder for me how I used to say, and still do if I think about it, that after Bengali, then I think Italian is kind of the sweetest language for its liveliness and communication. And Priyananda Devidasi also joined with us. And of course, oh, look who is here. Speak of the devotee, Purushottam Prabhu arrived. I just mentioned him just now about his appreciation of the Italian method of speaking. Purushottam Prabhu, please come close instead of in the distance, because the microphone is here, and I think you will be using the microphone today.
Oh.
Along with another promise, because I was told it was a secret, but the Divya Shakti Devi Dasi is due to arrive here with her lively American language presentation. Okay, dear devotees, what is needed is not the language, but the subject of the language. So let's come to our Harikatha. We're 5 minutes in. Devotees are still joining with us. Dana's joined us. Welcome. Dana immediately can travel from America to Vilagovinda Ashram at the speed of the mind. And that's actually what we're doing with each other. Actually, we're meeting together at the speed of the mind. So Dana, welcome. Bhagavan Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam and welcome. And Braja Sundari Devirasi, Dandavat and welcome. So indeed, obeisances to you all. And let us begin with our obeisances as we do come together. Vancha Kalpataru, we start then, as we do often at least, whether normal or not, I don't know, but as we do often, then to Srila, to Guru, to our Gurudev and Guru Bhanga, and then to Mahaprabhu. And when you hear talks, and we've been with Gurudev many, of course, for many talks, and this would be his beginning kind of mini invocation that he would do often. All right, dear devotees, we're together. Vancha kalpa tarubhyascha kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Om jnana timarandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshuran militam jena tasmai shri gurave namaha. Namo Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tujay Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Garadhara Srivas Ari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. And with our head, oh, the light is not good, but with our head to Srila Gurudev, to Srila Gurudev and to Srila Guru Maharaj. And our head to Srila Prabhupada. Wall, not on the wall, but on the altar here behind. Srila Prabhupada, yes, and to Baladev, to Bhadra Jagannath Ju, and to our Navadip deities, again, not with good light, is reflecting off, but Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandhava Govinda Sundarju Ki Jai. So, lots of messages in the box. Hare Krishna from Dana, Dandavat from Bhagavan Prabhu, and from Tungarasa Devi Dansi, and Praneshwari, welcoming Dana and the devotees. On site and online. On site. Oh, yeah, that means you, is it? That means you, Purushottam Prabhu. Is that site? Is that what you mean by on site? Your microphone is off. But sit near somehow.
Yes, on site is Purushottama Nirupama.
Ah, okay. You see, Nirupama's in the kitchen, which means how many meters away? Very, very close. But still, whether in the kitchen or whether in Brazil or Australia, same, but different. A good little illustration, because they think, okay, Nirupama on site. Oh yes, she's on Zoom and on site. All right. Yes, Praneshri, would you like to say something? You were about to say something, I think.
No, but Paramananda Prabhu and party are already here. And
party?
Yes.
They're having a party. Oh my goodness. I know it's a Vaishnava party. Okay. There's Paramananda. We got
we're having a party and everyone is invited. Yes. It's not like we're having it for ourselves. And like Madhusudana Maharaj likes to remind us, in Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Ma, there's a festival every day for those who participate. Jai. So it's a festival here for those who participate or willing to participate.
And you can be sure they're all participating. Look, yes, Salt Lake City. You see, Salt Lake City, Sweet Lake City.
Yeah.
The Mormons, first, I mean, I don't know anything about the history, but I do know that that's where they established their main world base was Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
And so look in Salt Lake City, how many devotees have come in Salt Lake City?
Yeah. It's kind of a miracle of Mahaprabhu. Are you?
He's busy. He's a busy man.
Huh?
He's a busy man.
Oh, are you going?
Maybe in and out. Come.
So dear Thailand devotees, yeah.
Maharaj Dandavat. Dandavat. Oh, look at Purushottam Prabhu.
Keshava,
Oh,
Ramananda, Abhinava.
That's Krishna Priya. He's all dressed up, all traditional.
how come my face
Oh.
is like?
I don't know.
That's
It's
right.
an eternal question.
Krishna Priya, traditional outfit here.
Dandavat,
Krishna.
our special Thai devotee. Gurudev's special. We can't say our.
Yeah.
Gurudev's special Thai devotee.
Too much sweet. Too much.
Very wonderful. So you are dressed up traditionally. I see Abhinav are also dressed up traditionally. We're all
Australian.
striving.
And Keshwananda Prabhu.
Not
No, the
traditional.
down part.
Some
Not
kind of
tradition.
tradition.
Some tradition.
Hare Krishna.
Who's there? Oh, Divya Shakti
And
Didi.
Divya Shakti also.
Oh, I didn't
God.
even know Divya was here.
She just walked in.
We got lots
We've
of
been hearing about your walking Shakti. Maharaj, you were saying.
thing. Oh, Divya is
You were
walking.
saying, yeah, how far she was able to
Yeah,
trek
we
around.
went to the mountains and she was quite the hero.
Oh.
I look like the clothes.
But now she's
She's Shakti after all, Mark.
Yeah,
That light.
look at my face. It's gone.
No, she's going to come nearer. We're
Oh, that's,
Yes,
convincing her not to be afraid of it.
Who's the?
Where is Divya, please? Oh, okay.
I can't see.
Okay, anyway, dear devotees, we've come here together and Divya's been revising her homework.
I am not revising.
Anyway, let's see what happens. I actually thought that they were going to be, her and Purushottam were actually going to be continuing where we left off 2 times ago.
I haven't been able to study this.
She's the Chato Shloki.
Shloki.
Our
Today
dear,
is part
our-
4.
our dear sweet devotees.
I only know the 2 and I couldn't pull
We have more devotees to Audarya Lila. All right, so let
that's
us let us be a little together here. So Gangalila, welcome. We saw you arrive just now. Gangalila.
Hare Krishna, good to see you in Italy. Haribol.
Right, with quite a group of devotees. Yesterday also another 3 devotees came, 2 from a wife and her husband came with her from Brazil, Anandalila Devidasi and her husband, and from Germany also. 1 devotee, been a devotee for 7 years and been hankering for initiation. Wife and mother of 4 children. And she came all the way by bus, more austere than coming by aeroplane, by the way. I mean, to come by bus from Germany, we think, oh, it's nearby. But not so easy to come by bus, not very comfortable. And just as long a journey, longer, in fact. It's only, how many hours from Salt Lake City? 12 hours, something like that, or 10 hours. But from Germany down was more than that. All right, dear devotees, we have given our obeisances to each other. We've given a mini invocation. There are various things. One is that today is the first day of Kartik on this side of the world, and almost going to be for the American side of the world too. Today is the first day of Kartik, and today we are all trying to remember why we came as devotees, what are we going to be more serious about in Kartik? And the privilege that we have of having come in contact with the masters, their teachings and their grace. We cannot deny that we've got the grace of our masters in the sense that we can appreciate what they've given. We're not saying we've got the grace, so we're flying in the, in the sky in the right consciousness, but the direction, the association that they've given, and by their life, by their being them, what they've distributed. As Gurudev was always saying, Krishna consciousness is heart-to-heart process. And so, yes, we can read many books, and we do read the books. This is our nourishment, but our putting into practice, our savor, this is what's drawing their attention. If we've read no books, but we're able to satisfy our masters with our attitude and activities, and not only in, I mean, the attitude comes out in the form of activities. So it's not only an attitude. If we have really, we've captured some idea that I want to do something, even you can say, to help our guru, to help the Vaishnavas in their service to Krishna, then even with that to help attitude, then naturally, if we have the attitude, we'll want to help, we'll look for the opportunity. And actually, who comes to mind? Many of us, or some of us know him here, or many of us perhaps, I do not know. Well, from Chiang Mai, everybody who's there, I think, knows him. That is Siddhanti Maharaj, who is Chidananda Prabhu. Then when he first came to Srila Prabhupada, Siddhanti Maharaj, he said that I came in the room and I saw Srila Prabhupada, an elderly Indian man, and he's with all these like Westerners and of various appearances around him. And Siddhanti Maharaj, he said, I just thought that he needed some help. And I just asked, how can I help you? What can I do to help you? And then, Srila Prabhupada, he accepted that very happily. And Siddhanti Maharaj, who became, I don't know what his, well, I probably do know what his name is originally, but he became Chidananda Prabhu, his initiated name. Then he just simply helped Srila Prabhupada by driving him in his van. He didn't know anything except, oh, this sweet, kind of looking alone, looking like he needed some help. How can I help? And so from his mood, how can I help, comes that I'll help, I'll do something. So anyhow, we are privileged to have come into this line. And where else? Yesterday we sang Jadi Gaura Nahoto, that kirtan by Vasudev Ghosh, which is saying that if Mahaprabhu had not come, then where would we be? How would we know what is the goal? What is that ecstatic goal of life, in fact, of service to Radha and Krishna? But if Srila Prabhupada, if Srila Guru Maharaj, and if Srila Gurudev had not come, how would we know that goal? We'd be sitting with these books and sitting with so many things, and we'd not have the proper conception. We'd not have that also connection of the pure devotee's heart, because their heart is also in their books. But in their books, what is there is their heart to get us connected to the devotees. And so when we read, then naturally the wish is, we want to be with devotees, we want to do something to help the Lord's servants who are serving the servants, etc. And during Kartik, it's the time when this opportunity comes, being the month of Radharani, where we can chant some of the bhajans and things which we actually don't chant throughout the year. We keep them, especially like this for the Kartik month, we keep them a little reverentially, and reverentially means we take very carefully the opportunity to sing some of these songs which are permitted, which were permitted and given to us by Guru Maharaj and Gurudev during the Kartik month, the Damodarastakam, etc. So it is the beginning of Kartik, and a chance again for us to do what? To thank our lucky stars, as Guru Maharaj literally said, to thank our lucky stars that we've come so close to something so high, rare and valuable in our lives. So Kartik, beginning time, we're now going to try to do something extra in our service life, be more focused, be better at this, etc. Be better at being a devotee. Anyway, in Sokal Seva Ashram, oh my goodness, I see a lot of devotees, but you're looking very small. I just have to, where's the pin? Replace pin. I don't know, I'm trying to find it.
If you put
Oh,
it in
we've
the
got
gallery.
we've got the team there. Look, and we've got your Divya Shakti stolen property also, and we're in the pressure.
Haribo.
Haribo, Haribo.
So, is this the Prashadam hall? No. Oh, it's a
It's
temple
in
room
the
looking
temple.
backwards. Yeah,
I-
looking.
Show the
Yeah.
date. She's gonna show the date.
When it says
Jai Saparika Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandhavika Giridhari Juki Jai.
I was surprised to see Jai Braja Mohini. Braja Mohini Kiga. No, praise the Lord.
Vimala, Didi, and Jivana, Rajan, look at you, so well and beautiful, all of you.
Italian way.
Paranameshwara ki jai.
So beautiful.
So
Thank you, Braja.
Nice to see you all. Very happy.
Haribo.
Purushottam Diya Aigam. And who is the devotee with Divya? Who is the devotee?
I was going to introduce you, but I don't think you need introduction. But for some devotees, maybe some introduction is required. So not in any not in any particular order, except we can say right to left, because we have Braja Mohini Devidasi, we have Bhimala, young Bhimala, we have Kalindi Devidasi, we have Jivana Devidasi, and someone who just walked in.
Yes.
Anjali from Mexico.
Anjali from Mexico, Hare Krishna. All right, come and join us.
And our beautiful
Jivana.
Jivana.
Yes, we mentioned the Kalindidi. Not only mentioned her, she gets special place.
Beautiful.
All right, beautiful. So we've got 3 this week, as well as our individual, like where we are, like individual Zooms. We've got 3 gatherings of devotees, which is very auspicious for the beginning of Kartik. Here in, well, I was going to say here in Thailand, here in Italy, look, we got our gathering of devotees. And in, huh? Audarya Leela, okay. So introduction to Audarya Leela, one of our now practically Italian, but from Ukraine, and before the Ukraine crisis came, her ambition, she was wanting to come here. So here, happily, we have our Ukraine Bhakta Vrinda with us. And let us then continue. And because it's the first of Kartik, and because these 2 didn't do their homework about the second, the third and fourth verses, then I think that today, can we ask to Sri Lekha, because we have this opportunity, to say something about on the theme of Kartik, on the theme, of course, of Srila Gurudev, and as you wish to express something that comes to your mind and heart that you'd like to share. And then Jivana and our team in California, be ready, please, to share something. It's not a saying something matter. We're here to share, and we've got lots of beautiful devotees. from all over the world, from Australia all the way over to Brazil and some remote place called the USA, where you are also. And we have lots of devotees. So first, Sri Lanka and the team can definitely participate.
Jai.
Jai. Jai, Kartik Mansky, Jai.
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 Jai. So Bhaktiranjan Madhusudan Maharaj, Ki Jai.
Jai.
All the devotees.
Jai.
Ki Jai. That
Jai.
what you told about Sripad Siddhanti Maharaj was so touching, Maharaj, and I think it's going to become like, I want to put a little tattoo on my arm. Just that this is our relationship, and this is the whole theme of the month of Kartik, is that we are trying to enter into the atmosphere of the serving potency. We've kind of had it with the I'm going to be served potency. It's not really a very nice place. We are kind of almost in solitary confinement with our selfishness and not seeing the real world as it is. But it's only through service that we enter into reality, because she is reality. And Krishna is saying, you know, Madhavista Rupa Madhavista Rupa Radha Mandire. I forget now the word, you know, in our Saraswati Arti. Krishna is saying, if you want to know me, my highest form is in the heart of Radharani. That's where I really live. If you want to see me at home, that's where I live. I live in her heart, and that's my highest form. There's no form of me that is higher than that. This is who I really am. And so when we're worshiping the month of Kartik, we are worshiping with our heads bowed to the manifestation of divine truth that is actually everywhere. She is the source of everything, because everything exists to serve Krishna. And that's what Krishna means. Krishna means who is attracting the natural heart, the natural feeling, the natural desire to be at home. He is that. And Na means he is reciprocating with every living being in an exclusive way. If we say, I want to be myself, that's how you be yourself. You give your whole heart in the serving potency, which is manifest as Sri Gurudev, and you will find out who you are, because who you are is that contribution, that tiny little contribution, and the whole conception of largeness that is so a big addiction in this world is irrelevant. We don't need to be big in any way. We simply need to be accepted in the serving mood, in the serving circle, which is actually existence. Guru Maharaj is saying, even Maya Devi is saying, don't feel so much neglect for me. My source is Radha. And what does that mean? It means she is her heart is the flow of truth. And when we want to misuse that truth for ourselves, then it comes in a shadow form. But the origin is Radha. So she is reality, the beautiful, in that sense. We only know Krishna because of service. And she is that service. So I don't know, Maharaj, I'm just trying to say something, but I don't, I'm trying to learn from the devotees what serving is, and what you told about Srila Siddhanti Maharaj, Srila, because, we all love him so much. And he was a guru to all of us in many ways. It's just that, how can I help? How can I be helpful? Maybe I can do something to help. And that is awakening our eyes to truth. And we were talking this morning with Praneshwari Didi, and Guru Maharaj says, Maya is an almost non-existing thing. It is simply a misunderstanding of what is really existing. So the flow of service is all around us. We simply have to change our way of our relationship, that everything is for him. All these things that I see, all of it is for you. Every incident is for you. Everything is for you. And I want to participate. So just in conclusion, like Srila Guru Maharaj said, to pray to the environment, please connect me and engage me in the service of my Lord. And who is doing that? Only that is coming from the plane of Hladini Shakti. There's all the services there. And Guru Maharaj said, just one last thing. He's saying that Satchit Ananda means love. It means affection. It means beauty. So it's that we are changing our relationship with the environment from one of, I want to use you for me, to I want to participate. I want to be an affectionate unit in the divine flow. And that is only accomplished through Sharanagati and just, chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and being with the great devotees like Srila Madhusudan Maharaj. You're serving, you really personify service mood in my mind. And I think, Jari Gora and the Hoto and also the devotees of Gora, they're really, they're the current that's carrying us along, actually. Something like that. We can't hear now.
Jai Shri Kedevirasi. And yes, Keshwananbu is bursting right beside you.
Bursting with happiness, Maharaj.
Oh, with happiness. With great
bursting with happiness, Maharaj, to see the Vaishnavas and to hear the soothing words, the hopeful words, the encouraging words, the beautiful words of truth flowing from our guardians, flowing from the lotus mouth of the Vaishnava, coming in this line from Mahaprabhu himself, dancing and showing through our great generals like Saraswati Thakur and Srila Sridhar Maharaj and our Srila Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, and now it's the lifetime's service realizations from our I have to say our senior section. I don't know if it's our guardians, our aunties and uncles and family members who came now, we can say, so long ago to the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada, and for so many decades have been steadily engaged in service to him and to Guru Maharaj and to Gurudev. So there's their own unique, personal, sweet hearts and realizations are coming out. So inspiring on this day and always to hear from, seeing all the ladies sat there in Sokel and bowing our heads to each and every one of you. As long as I've been around the devotees, these ladies and these devotees who have already been serving for so many years, and so wholeheartedly, affectionately, you know, every good quality, we can say, every good quality. And now, you know, our lives are going on, the days are passing by, the years, the decades. This life is fleeting, it's going, we're all passing our lives, and still the inspiration and the affection and the heart nourishment that we're receiving from these devotees is as fresh and as wonderful as ever, more and more, increasing always. So we're just feeling very fortunate to be here with everyone on this glorious day. As we know, every day is a festival in our beautiful, under the lotus feet of Gurudev and Guru Maharaj, then that festival is always going on for whoever will participate in that. But still, this time we mark as a special time of the year. So many uniquely beautiful and precious things are honored in this month by the devotees under the direction of our masters, that we will sing these songs, and we will again try to be sincere and to re-enthuse, reinvigorate, rededicate every day through the month of Kartik, to try to enter into that service plane and to forget everything else. So we're feeling, so I'm just smiling with happiness, Maharaj, not with things to say, really. Can't hear much.
That seems good to us, after all. Heart to heart, and the heart is shown through the face is smiling. So let us all be infected with that good devotional mood. And again, Keshananda giving appreciation for what we've come to, and let us show our appreciation for that by being, by doing. So I see that Ekkaleshwara Prabhu also joined, and Krishna Dayal Prabhu, yes, also joined there. You're very small on my screen right now again. And so let us come over to SoCal, because this is I don't want to say rare occasion, but it is a little rare occasion when we've got so many devotees together in the temple. And it is a festival day. When we are with you, I know you've got many devotees in the temple often, but when we have the chance to be with you. So please, we're in the SoCal ashram, and now together you can, with one voice, say something from your part of the world, because this is a special ashram in Gurudev's view and in the world view. From the West Coast, then Krishna consciousness has come very much, not only generally, means Srila Prabhupada gave largely Krishna consciousness from the West Coast of the USA, but also our introduction, the world's introduction to Srila Guru Maharaj coming from the West Coast too. So you are in a special place, even though, as Guru Maharaj says, it is a remote corner of the world. So, who would like to say something first?
I would like to say something short. Can I talk now?
Please do so.
Dandava, I just want to say something short, appreciation of this beautiful opportunity that Braja Mohini provide to have this connection and to see all these dears faces of this very beautiful Vaishnava all together in this special day. Braja Mohini's inspiration today, we have a beautiful Harinam in downtown Santa Cruz. And it was really, really nice. I was very happy to be able to participate. And it was wonderful. And I was so happy just to be here. Is just a special mercy. It's a miracle we're still alive and going on by the grace of our guardians. And thank you, Maharaj, for this opportunity. All glories to this beautiful month of Kartik and this beautiful association today. All glories to Gurudeva. Dandava.
Jai. Thank you, Kalindidi. Yes, Bimala. You bring a smile to everyone's face just by saying your name. Everybody goes, oh, be my name. You're wonderful.
Well,
Well,
because going in the footsteps of Siddhanta Maharaj, what do I know? He knew a lot and he's still so humble. I know nothing and I pray I can be humble. But I did receive something from Guru Deva and from all of you. It is that I really, really, really love Seva. Anything is Seva, which I don't really know what it is, because Seva is transcendent. But I am thinking, is Seva, I run for it. I don't care. And if it's something necessary, nobody's there, somebody's sick, somebody overslept. Oh, I'm here, I'm here. What do I say? I don't deserve anything of that, but it's causeless. Devotee's mercy and kindness is so amazing that it comes to someone like me that come from all the way from São Paulo, nothing, nobody, and still, the same thing. But Kartika is Radharani is Seva, and Radharani is our Gurudeva. So Gurudeva ultimately is teaching us. Vision is Radharani. So he is giving us that opportunity. And the Seva is really, as you said, Maharaj, tangible, what we see in the scriptures, that they are giving their heart in those scriptures. How is it that it becomes tangible? How is it that becomes practical? It's through the Seva. And Seva is nothing that we can see, like we say, is a material, something we are doing. We are thinking we are doing this materially, but Seva is not from this plane of the world. Seva comes from there. And knowing as we know it, we just pay our dandavats and we humble ourselves for the opportunity to be in that Seva atmosphere and praying from the best of our heart each moment. Please, Lord, make me a recipient. Please bless me so I can serve. Give your mercy causeless that I don't make a parad. Constantly saying this to ourselves and just not trying to understand what it is. We will never understand what Seva is, but Seva is coming to us. And that is very special. And I am so grateful. And again, as Didi Kalindi mentioned, we were there in this Harinam. And I had a very hard morning. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm coming here. What, probably my heart is going sinking. But as soon as I'm there, I'm just seeing the soul and I'm just reaching out for them. No matter, I'm looking so funny. I make them jump and please come here and please do this. This is what we are doing. This is the name and Krishna means this. And all of a sudden, they are there like part of their soul, that what is really belonging to the plane of Seva or Mahaprabhu Sankirtan is there. And tomorrow they are all coming here, they belong, and today I was saying, wow, the devotees are coming. I mean, those that we met today. No, they say devotees. That heart is a devotee. Gurudeva would say to us, every soul is a Vaishnava. Every soul is a devotee of the Lord. Every soul is, the nature of that soul is to be the servant of the Lord. It's a Vaishnava. So then we are really praying that we can be the instrument so they can revive that, can be a little teeny bit. From that little teeny bit is going to grow. They think they were having a good time by jumping around, like I said, jump, we are honoring the Lord. So in this way, they're tomorrow coming here and they will see. And I say, you must come, there will be prashadam, and this, saying, but that is the amazing thing. This heart is listening. This soul is listening. I'm not me saying, it's Gurudeva. as we pray, please, I really want to be an instrument for you. Make me that instrument. And Radharani prayer that I hope I can remember. I will say, Orade, Orade, O Queen of Vrindavan, you are like a flowing river filled of mercy. Please bestow your kindly mercy upon me, a humble service at your lotus feet. You are the flow of the holy management of ecstasy. So I am chanting to Radharani, and Radharani is our Guru Deva. And each devotee is the ones that are giving us some opportunity for that beautiful down to practical. What is Krishna consciousness? It is practical. It is tangible, which is through the seva. And for that, I'm grateful to all of you. And I pray, please keep me under your feet, keep me engaged. And no matter what's going on in my life, I will be happy. Jai.
Haribo.
Jai Bhimala Devi Dasi.
Now, Braja. No, Braja.
thank you.
Braja is an instrument of service here, Maharaj. She doesn't want to hear, but I'm so happy and honored to have Braja Mohini here. She's like giving life to all of us. And I'm very thankful to participate in the Harinam. Because Braja's invitation, Maharaj, she moved me like a tow truck. Oh my God, sorry. But
Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to turn the microphone off now. Sorry. Bye.
No, Braja, just give us a couple of minutes. Let the devotees meet you and see you. And just a couple of words from you, Braja, please. I know it's painful when such circumstances come up. But so a little duty, savor duties come to share something, Braja, please.
Oh my gosh, Maharaj, I'm saved by all of you and all of these wonderful devotees here, and I'm trying to absorb their mood of service and affection and surrender and love for Gurudeva and all the things they have. I want those things. I'm very greedy, Maharaj. I want those things that you have and that the devotees have. So I'm very greedily trying to collect those things from them. So I'm very grateful and excited for the month of Kartik, and we're thinking about the songs that we're going to start singing tomorrow, and hoping we can increase our devotional service activities and see how we can do something more during this special month. So thank you so much for being here tonight.
Hi, well, thank you all so much for being together also. There it is evening with you. And here we do have two souls who got up specifically very early in the morning. And three souls, sorry, 1, 2, 3 souls who got up very early. So let us give a chance also, because we've got our 3 gatherings today. I mean, gatherings in person. And so all the others, all of you devotees in your homes and caravans, cars, wherever you may be, then you're getting some opportunity to also be in the kind of the physical association. We're not allowed to say physical, are we? But in the direct association in this way too. So let's come first of all to Divya Shakti Devi Dasi. And we also relate to her, not only with Salt Lake City, but also with the Sokal Ashram where she served for so long. But actually, I relate to her mostly with Navadip from Chaitanya Saraswat Maharaj, because that's where we've known her, and many of the devotees, many of you, that's where we know you, most of all, from Navadip. So okay, I won't cause any more pain to her. Okay.
To all of you in Sokal Ashram there, Bimala, Braja, Kalindi, everyone, Krishna Dayal, Adi Keshava, all of you that I see. It's so enlivening to see you all. All I can say is that I'm so enlivened and happy to be here with Srila Madhusudan Maharaj after so long, and following in his example and his mood of service and steadiness in the sadhana.
Hare Krishna.
It's so beautiful, and he's enlivened all of us. This Kartik month, I'm really looking forward to try to increase my standard of sadhana and service. And the thing that comes to me most is that this this month of Kartik, which is the month of Srimati Radharani, is in the mood of distribution. And I can only speak about something that I think that I know about, or that I think the mood of I think of Bimala, I think of Kalindi, I think of all my dear God sisters who I grew up with in SoCal, how we are trying to distribute this knowledge for so many years and go out on Sankirtan, just like Bimala, she just pulls everybody in, you know? And so Srimati Radharani, she's always pushing people to come to this side, to the feet of Krishna, in the mood of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is all I can say, is that we just have to keep trying and associating with the devotees and do what inspires us in our spiritual life, and just keep together and pray for the mercy of Sri Gurudev on this holy month of Kartik. And what more can I say? Everyone is such an inspiration. We have such a beautiful family. I mean, Srila Madhusudan Maharaj, Praneshwari Didi, Sri Lekha Didi, Keshavananda Prabhu, everyone is just inspiring all of us to try to move on and move forward and take shelter in our Krishna consciousness. It's actually yesterday we had a beautiful Bhagavad Gita class with Krishna Kanta and Munindra Mohan, and it was so enlivening. They're doing so much service here in Italy. It's just mind-blowing the way the service is going on here in Italy. So, and it's all about distribution. They're reaching out so much to so many people and doing so much service. And Shanti Moy, she's got this kiosk going, and I'm trying to pull in the people and help her out and try to help out with the service and engage people in the service of distribution. So she's giving out foodstuffs and books and pamphlets, and so many people got Bhagavad Gitas yesterday. And Krishna Kanta Didi had just reprinted, what is it, the 3rd edition of the Bhagavad Gita?
No, it's the second edition, but translated into Italian.
Yeah. And that book just came out this week. So the new Bhagavad Gita in Italian. And it's just amazing. It's just beautiful. So, you know, the books are going out. Everyone is so enlivened, and we're very fortunate to have these stalwart devotees, just, you know, like pillars of our mission. Srila Madhusudan Maharaj, to, you know, lighthouses to give us guidance and show us the way. And just listening to Gurudev on the SCS.com that Srila Madhusudan Maharaj has been maintaining for so many years. You know, if we just go on that every day, we're just so nourished, and he just gives us so much, and it's all in the mood of distribution, in service. So I bow at the feet of all the Vaishnavas here, and Gurudev, Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada. We're just blessed with all these gems and jewels of the scriptures, of the association in this Kali Yuga. It's just a blessing. So there's nothing else to live for, nothing else to do in our lives. And I'm very happy to be here with all of you. And it's just a real beautiful time. So my dandavats. And what more can I say? Hare Krishna.
You can say lots of things, Divya. and so can Purushottam Prabhu. He also got up early in the morning. And Audarya Leela can also say something. She has the name of distribution, Audarya. But first, let us hear something from Purushottam Prabhu.
Dandavats, everybody. Srileka and Keshava, everybody in SoCal. Hello, and everybody else. Priyanana, Devidasi, Gangalila, Jayadev. I was feeling a little bit like Keshava, hearing everybody speak. Just kind of like, I didn't know anything to say. I don't know much about Kartik, you know. One experience in Vrindavan some years ago during Kartik. But yeah, just hearing everybody speak, all the Vaishnavas, you feel enlivened and you want to glorify or, you know, reflect some of the sweet things that everybody has said. Srileka is always bringing cutting edge Siddhanta and making us think, sharpening the sword. And then, you know, Braja always, so we're always excited because we know she's like the Sankirtan general. And when she's there, we're going to go out on Harinam and we're going to do the practical seva. And then I have to hand it to Bimala for like the synthesis of the two, bringing like a Siddhanta, a sweet message in a practical way that I think makes us all smile so much. So that was really sweet to hear that. And then, yeah, being here in Italy with the devotees, getting to experience this ashram has been really sweet. They are very active all the time, active and focused. Manindra Prabhu, I'll remember what he said. He said he wants to just leave this life running towards seva and leave behind the coverings as he runs towards seva, and that's what he does. So many of them do that. It's a magical environment here. The train goes by on a regular schedule. The bells from the churches are ringing. The roosters in the morning. You know, it's like, so you have all these things that are having like this rhythm kind of feel to it. And everybody's going to the arti on time, and it's amazing. Yeah, everybody's together. It's really sweet to be here. And the Ukrainian devotees, the ladies are all dedicated and serious and doing a ton of service here. It's really sweet. And of course, going on walks with Madhusudan Maharaj, and he is activating everybody's seva potential. So we're trying to get engaged in service and get, you know, out of our own little world and plug into the greater world, the world of service. And Madhusudan Maharaj is doing that. He's like activating everybody and always looking, how can I activate everybody else? And find that to be very sweet. And joining these Zooms, this is the first time I've done really any Zooms. I've never really, when the Zoom wave came, I went the other way, you know? So anyhow, yes, it's a sweet beginning to this month of Kartik, and I can't wait for the wave as it continues to Thailand.
Hari Bo, Jai Jai Jai. And Audarya Leeladini. But you have to speak loudly. You can't be humble always. You have to speak loudly sometimes.
Okay, Dandavats, everyone. First of all, I can just say that I feel myself so lucky that in the very morning of Kartik months, very first morning of Kartik months, I have association with you all, really. And actually, what can I say? It's only that I'm so happy to meet Divya Shakti because she's just spreading joyness, and really she's ready for everything always. So it's just amazing. It's just amazing, and it's so beautiful to have opportunity to meet her in life. Because, yeah, as everybody said, that our Gurudev and this special month to who is dedicated is just Seva herself. So, and really, I'm so happy to meet these wonderful devotees. Purushottam Prabhu, Divya Shakti. it's just amazing. And time is over. I don't speak English, so thank you very much. I just really happy to meet our family more and more and discover how it's extremely beautiful. Grazie mille.
Grazie mille. Okay, prego. Hare Krishna. And Bimala, she's Italian, you know. Yeah.
Un cuore così grande.
Oh, she's Italian. Okay, that's what we saw. Yes.
But learning Italian, they're all learning Italian and English. And by the way, on Facebook, we do have our Facebook on, and our obeisances and appreciation to all of you there too, to Sevarupa Devirasi in South Africa, to Mathura Basini Devirasi, and to Kate and to Kitty Kadamba. Hare Krishna, Jai. Those I can see. I know others are there that I can't see.
Yes, Maharaj, a special dandavats from Narayani Nadia as well.
Oh, Jai, she's hiding somewhere because I can't see her too. But yes, to her and to all.
And this is the first time that I see this name, Vanaprashta Ashram.
Vanaprashta, well, in connection with whom?
Vanaprashta Ashram, that's the name.
The name
But
of a person?
That's the name that they have on Facebook, Vanaprashta Ashram, and is offering obeisances.
Oh, okay,
But
well,
I don't know
Vanaprastha
who
Ashram is like this, anyway, you know, there are the four like statuses in life. The brahmacharis, the grihastha, the vanaprastha, and the sannyas. So, some indication of good intention.
Sometimes we hear that liberation stands with folded palms, offering service to the devotees. Maybe that's the case.
Jai, your devotional vision and good intention, we can say. Vanaprastha Ashram, the intention that this life will not be spent entirely lost in the world of just, you know, economic development, sense gratification, all of these things, but will actually come to the plane of seva. And so we know Gurudev so much with affection. We can say, in one sense, giving us a little bit of a push to do something more in the month of Kartik, to be more focused, to make that ideal that we're leaving our material things as much as possible, and the opposite side, that is pulling us to accept the spiritual things as much as possible. So Gurudev's guidance really was with affection. Affectionate guidance. We all know that Gurudev is associated with this, but it's easy to say the words, and it's easy to say so many, you know, things, the love and affection, searching for reality, the beautiful heart-to-heart transactions. But their life was the living of these descriptions. I mean, the descriptions don't fully describe really how much affection and care that our Gurudevs gave to us, that Gurudev, Guru Maharaj, and we know Srila Prabhupada gave to us. And they are watching us. This is another thing. It is not historical. And so let us pray for their grace. As Bimala was praying, as Rajamohini were praying, we need the grace of the Vaishnavas, and the grace of the Vaishnavas headed by our guardians, and the grace of all of the Vaishnavas, of course. So anyhow, yes, there are recordings of classes which are given this day on the Kartik, the beginning of Kartik, and some guidance for those extra songs that we can sing. And also, in case we don't know the meter of the songs, then there are some example songs, perhaps by Budev. I don't recall who's singing them, but Manasa Krishna Prabhu, maybe. They're on scsmac.com to help us all along. Hare Krishna. And I know, well, Paramanandru has been absolutely silent this week. We are over time, but in a sense, it doesn't matter too much. Paramananda Prabhu, a couple of words for the assembled Vaishnavas. And we're all happy to see that in Thailand, so many devotees are already there. So also happy to see in California, in the SoCal ashram, so many devotees gathered. And to see that so many devotees are gathered here today on the Zoom and on Facebook.
Sorry, Maharaj, but we were really, really busy here. And our Seva team is still very limited. We just got Russian devotees arriving last night, and we were expecting them 4 days ago. So Keshavananda, Shileka, Didi, Kadamba, Kelly Kadamba,
right? Abhinava
Sundar, and Ram Sundar. He was absolutely a king of Seva. Yes. All the Seva was coming to him somehow, avoiding even us. Anyhow, so that's why we're very quiet, Maharaj. Really, we should be quiet. And today, I would never say so, but I would recommend everyone to visit the Bhakti Yoga for All. Otherwise, don't go there and any other day in the past or in the future, unless I say so, because Srilekha Didi and Keshavananda Prabhu were giving a beautiful talk on many different subjects, including Kartik month and remembering Srila Prabhupada and his views of evolution of consciousness and fossil theory. So beautiful talk, please visit. And Praneshwar didn't know where it is. And really, we're just reminding ourselves, why are we gathering? So we talked so many wonderful things today. We heard so many wonderful things today about the most highest subjects we can, not even conceive of. But that fortune came to us through Srila Guru Maharaj, through Srila Gurudev, through all our Guru Varga. And that is the only reason why we're going together in this holy month. So we can remind ourselves what is important, what is not, what is the reality. And like Guru Maharaj put it very nicely, asking all the devotees, what is Krishna consciousness? And answering it by saying, Krishna consciousness is the reality. And it is in your interest to get acquainted with that. How beautiful is that statement? So that's what we'll be trying to do, to get acquainted with the reality. And that reality eternally present in the heart of the Vaishnavas. And it is by their grace we have even, a slightest hope to get that connection. So that is about to happen. And it's going to be happening here physically. We're going to see each other, hug each other, have kirtan, have prasadam. And also we will make sure that those devotees who couldn't come will have that opportunity of association we have devotees appointed for that seva, in Dulekha Didi, Purushottam Prabhu, and maybe some others. So they will be keeping everyone informed and nourished by publishing classes and giving the reports and videos and photos, etc. So that's my vision of month of Kartik, to be spent in the company of the devotees. And then we can understand something about what it means, the beauty of Krishna consciousness, and what Shrimati Radharani, worship to Shrimati Radharani's lotus feet actually means. That will also come to us to some extent, different extent. Like Krishna says, according to the degree of your surrender, I will reciprocate, I will reveal myself to you. So we'll have a wonderful chance by having opportunity to serve to each other and appreciate each other. It's not going to be a monologue kind of gathering when one speaks and other listens. And that will be present, no doubt. I mean, every devotee is very humble. But we would like to make it very interactive and to hear what is stored in the hearts of everyone, because they're full of gems, divine gems. And devotees are known to be very humble. They keep it to themselves, kind of stingy tendency, but it's because of their humility. So we will have to find a way to mine those gems. And there will be a lot of hungry hearts to feed. So I'm pretty sure the milk, the nectar will be flowing from the heart of the Vaishnavas here. And of course, blessed by the presence of all of the devotees who are gathering and who will be gathering online for this festival. Of course, Madhusudana Maharaj, Goswami Maharaj, all the sannyasis who will be able to come. Perhaps Srila Avadut Maharaj will come, Sripad Maharaj will come, and the Brahmachari section, proudly represented by Srila Ram Sundar, Purushottam, and Jai Gauranga Prabhus.
And also Keshavananda Prabhu, he's Brahmachari. Good representative.
Vanaprastha, Maharaj. Vanaprastha.
Oh, Vanaprastha. This word is coming up again today.
Yes. And we're just sending messages, and really we wish that everybody will be here. That's our sincere wish. And just now Srila Kadida and Keshwananda and I myself signed under that, sent the message to Priyanana. And that message is actually for everybody. So Priyanana, can you read the message? But include everybody into that message.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
Just a second. Yes. So we want you all here, dear all.
There you go. Jai, Jai Srila Bhakti Ranjan Madhusudan Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Srila Wonderful Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Deva Swami Maharaj ki Jai. And Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakshadapur.
Haribol, Jai.
Maharaj, please conclude the meeting.
I think
I'm happy to hear you don't worry about the time anymore. That's a
Great blessing.
yeah, that's a great blessing. You're always very. Oh, no, I have to just stop here.
Well,
See you
today,
later. Coming soon.
today is the first day of Kartik, so we've let it slide a little bit. And also just to mention too that there will be some broadcasting from the Govinda, no, I was going to say Govinda Mela, from the Kartik festival in Thailand. And Indulekha, she's here, and by the grace of Krishnananda, Prabhu of America, then she's getting prepared with microphones, and she's prepared for the seva very nicely. And so we also appreciative how seva help is coming by the devotees like spontaneously, and yeah, so we're preparing. So in due course, then we'll be able to keep you in touch. And Indulekha, she is with us. She's on the Facebook. We've got that Facebook page, which will be able to keep in touch with what's being streamed and this, that, and the other.
What's the name of it?
Okay, is there any chance to share it with everyone?
Well, I'll just, yeah. And the name of the Facebook, it'll take me a moment just to get to it. And have you got it straight away?
I can try.
It'll be in my history, I suppose. Hare Krishna. I posted it last time, but I didn't. Sorry, I don't have it immediately at hand, Prabhu. Let me just look in Indulekha's on Facebook, so she's not able to. Well, let's see, maybe she's sent a message. No. Oh dear, sorry, dear devotees.
I have no idea what it's called. Do you know what it's called, the group?
Here we must have it here somewhere. This is Shileka's.
Sri Govinda Farm Vaishnava Festival. I'm going to put it in the chat.
Okay, Praneshri, come to our rescue as I go back. Yeah, I just found it too. So Praneshri, well done. Well done.
That is a very large link. It didn't copy properly.
What's the name of it?
That is very large.
Yes, yes.
Copy. Yes, the link works.
Here.
Okay.
Here.
All right.
But here is the short. The second link is the short of the same that is above.
Easier to remember just in case any Shrutadas are here and can trying to memorize that link.
Very difficult.
easier to remember is.
It's easier to remember a complicated shloka than to memorize that lingua, right?
This is the name of the page, Sri Govinda Farm Vaishnava Festival. Ah,
Easy.
Yeah, easy.
easy, instead of Q79_4B. Okay, dear devotees, on this note, there is a limit to how much I can actually extend my time today. But wonderful to be with the communities of devotees, as well as with the community of devotees, which birds of a feather flock together, as we say, and is so happy, and happy, nourishing, and a very good sign for the world that the devotees, despite difficulties of travel and this, that, and the other, and expense of how things are getting so expensive in the world, we're finding that we're able to come together, and Krishna has given this opportunity. And a recommendation, reminder of the recommendation, Bhakti Yoga for All. We can go there, and maybe also Praneshri can put a link for everyone, because Paramananda Prabhu just recommended to go to hear what was spoken a few hours ago on Bhakti Yoga for All. So that a nice introduction, another Harikatha introduction to Kartik. So we look forward to hearing or watching. I shall be hearing that too. Dear devotees.
Jai Shri Bhakti Ranjan Matsuno Maharaj ki Jai.
Okay, now I know it's time to go. Okay, Jai Shri Gurudev Om Vishnupad Shri Bhakti Sundar Govindadev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Shri Guru Maharaj Shri Bhakti Rokhok Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki Jai. Shri Guru Vaga ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Jai Vishwani Shri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. All the assembled devotees ki Jai. All of those who very kindly spoke, contributed today, ki Jai. And to all of you who are listening so many times in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj says, and to all the listeners of this message, then you will all get Krishna consciousness soon. Oh, I just so many blessings come through. So the listening part is a very valuable part. And so to all of you and who are participating by heart, it's not just by ear, but then here on Facebook and in the recorded way, then to all of you, our jais and our obeisances to one and all. Vanta Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. And please do remember to copy anything you need to from the chat box before it closes. Amra Ashti Govinda Govinda.
Dandavats Maharaj.
Pranams Maharaj. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hari Hari.
Jai Hare Krishna. And
I just want to use this.
Yes, Prabhu.
I want to use this opportunity because we have a gathering in Sokel Seva Ashram there to offer our dandavats and gratitude and affection and whatever. Everything we have to Srila Bhakti Pavan Janardhan Maharaj. He's our very dear, affectionate guardian and friend.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing well.
He's in Mexico.
Oh, you're in Mexico. All right. Okay.
Miss Ahrang Maharaj.
And of course, everybody, the
Anjay Goranga.
everyone.
Jai Gauranga.
Sanatani did it
Tutti
there.
devotees.
Rinda, Radhe, Nila,
Yes.
Shugi, Kala.
Sanatani.
It's endless list. Yes, a lot of them already mentioned. Hi, Supriya Prabhu, of course.
Brinda, Vaishnavi.
Rinda, the Kirkmans.
Yes. Jai.
I want to offer pranams to everyone. Everyone was so encouraging and so beautiful, but I cannot not say it. I'm so proud of Vimala Didi. Your words were so beautiful, so exquisite. So thank you so much, Didi. All of you, so beautiful. Thank you so much.
Nothing about the beautiful family under the holy lotus feet of Srila Gurudev, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Jai. Srila Gurudev is making all the arrangements. So those who cannot make it this year will make it next year. And the first one on the list is Lila Moy Prabhu. He will go next.
Jai.
And Sheila Gurudev has made arrangements, Paramananda Prabhu. So
Good.
I
Very
will
good.
be there on the 12th.
Fantastic. Yeah, you're already on the list. So Madhusudan Maharaj, Abhinav Sundar is saying, is Praneshwari coming? Madhusudan Maharaj said, just put her on the list, don't have to ask her.
Hare Krishna. Dhanavad. See you very soon.
Dhanavad.
Yeah, Janita. Dhanavad.